Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna be installing my Y pipe back. I took it off because I wanted to get my resonators deleted. Since I put my test pipes back on, not my test pipes, I took off my test pipes and put my cats back on, so the car is quieter. I liked it for a little bit, but I kind of miss the car being a little bit louder. So what I did was, these are the original resonators that were on these pipes, and I asked Danny's dad, shout out to Danny's dad, he's a welder, so he helped me out with cutting these off and welding the other pipes on. And yeah, right now I have the car running basically like headers out, and it's very, very loud. And you know, I'll just show you guys how it sounds. That is absolutely obnoxious, and we're gonna change that today. So I just got back from AutoZone and I bought some gaskets that I needed. So these help so that the airflow flows smoother out through the exhaust, and it prevents exhaust leaks. And these exhaust leaks can also like lose power, like make your car lose power. So yeah, I went out and bought 2 of them, and yeah, we could start working. So right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to customize these gaskets, because now that I'm looking at it on the exhaust, as you can see, like the holes don't match. Like if I were to match the hole, then it would leave that big gap, and so I'm just trying to drill a hole through the gasket so that it fits. So I just finished drilling the gaskets, and they came out a bit ugly, but it doesn't really matter because these, at the end of the day, they burn. So as long as the inner part of the circle, like right here, is sealed, then there's no problem after that. And what I like to do is throw like all the gaskets and like hardware in a tub, so I stay organized under the car and I don't lose any pieces. And so yeah, now we just go under the car and bolt on the Y pipe. Alright, so I was gonna record the process of me putting in the Y pipe in, but it's a little bit more complicated in there because the only space that I have is like 3 inches off my chest, so it's kind of hard to fit the camera in there. But I can show you how I did it. As you can see, there is where the gaskets went, and then there was 4 bolts. There was 1 up there, 2 down here, and then 1 on the other side, kind of like that one, first one. And it took a little bit longer than I expected because, as you can see right there, those are the 2 bolts that hold the cats to the Y pipe, and the same thing on the other side. So those gave me a little bit of a hard time, just because usually when you get your resonators cut, they cut them while the Y pipe's on the car, and in this case we cut them while the Y pipe was off the car. It just gave me a little bit harder time trying to fit these on the cats, but after loosening the back, then it just gave me more play, so I could fit these, and then I tightened the back, and that was much easier. And in between the cat and the Y pipe, so that would be this, the bigger thing that looks almost like plastic or like aluminum. In between that and the Y pipe, there's also a gasket, except these gaskets are made of stronger material, so they're made like special for the car, and these are just universal ones that you could fit onto any car. And since it doesn't get as hot over here, then they could use the cheaper material. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we can hear the final product.